Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's talk some sports. Let's start with the NFL. This is opening week for the NFL, the National Football League. I'm excited. You know, obviously,
Of course.
I'm a 49ers fan, San Francisco 49ers, for those that don't know.
It's unfortunate.
Actually, we're tied for the most Super Bowls in the NFL history. So, I'm used to winning. Sorry, who's your team?
It was the Buffalo Bills and the New
right.
Orleans Saints.
So we lost 4 Super Bowls in a row, and
we've been there.
One. Got it.
We've been there.
Got it. All right. So back to what I was saying in regards to the NFL. The NFL is probably in North America the number one sport when it comes to just fanfare and generating money, which is kind of crazy because it has the shortest season. They play once a week. But there's so much excitement. I think they've done an amazing job of engaging the fans. They were the first sport, I guess, really that betting was at its peak.
It's America's game, baby.
Yeah. So, with all the positions and how they've marketed the quarterback, fantasy, like everything is just it's entertainment at its peak when it comes to sports.
For sure.
So this week on Thursday, the first game of the season is the Baltimore Ravens at the Kansas City Chiefs, the back-to-back Super Bowl champions. In KC. KC is 3-point favorites right now. Who do you got?
Oh, I got Kansas City. I'm not even going to play with that.
Okay. All right. Dope. I'm really high on the Ravens this year.
Yeah.
I think, and this is going to be part of my hot take at the end. Actually, I'll just say it now. I believe the Ravens are probably going to beat Kansas City Actually, no. I'm going to save that. I'm going to rephrase that. My hot take, and I'll say it right now. I'll get it all out off rip.
Get it, bro.
Kansas City will not make the conference finals this year, even though I just drafted Kelsey as my first tight end in my fantasy. I think it's going to be Baltimore and Miami in the AFC Championship game.
You heard it here first, people. He said Baltimore versus Miami. AFC
Championship game. That's my pick on the AFC. I'll give you the NFC, after. But I think Baltimore wins this game. I think first games of the season are tough for everybody. Regardless if you're home or on the road. Obviously, you have the energy of the fans, but it's just not the same. Now, keep in mind, I believe it's ring night there. So the energy is going to be up. But typically, ring nights aren't good for the home team. They're celebrating. They're not in that locked-in mode.
They feel good about themselves.
Yeah, and they're still celebrating, past victories. So I have Baltimore covering the 3-point spread. Baltimore has also got one of the best running backs in NFL history. In getting Henry over from the Tennessee Titans. So with the number one rushing offense of last year. The MVP, the 2-time MVP, Lamar Jackson. I think it's just and they're motivated. I think it's and a Baltimore defense that's always good year in, year out.
They've been good for many years.
It's tough to win 3 Super Bowls in a row. I don't know if I don't think it's ever been done. I'm gonna bet on the side of history in that sense. Any other games stand out for you week 1?
I like this Eagles Green Bay game.
Okay.
On Friday. I'm gonna go with
that's
the
in
Eagles.
Brazil, right? I think that one's in Brazil, if I remember. Yeah,
That's
the first game in Sao Paulo.
That's nuts by itself. I'm picking the Eagles in that game though.
Okay. I think they're gonna have a good year this year too.
Yeah, I was thinking they're gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're gonna go. I'm going with the Bills though over the Cardinals. And then I'm going with Bengals over Patriots.
Okay. All right.
I don't think that's really crazy. What other game would I want to watch? I'm gonna go with the Lions over the Rams.
All right, so we got Matt Stafford coming back.
Yeah, we're going Lions over
Last
Rams.
time he came, they lost though, right? You guys won. Detroit won.
It
Oh,
is
sorry, not
what
you
it
guys.
is.
Sorry, Detroit won.
He feels like I'm a
keep-
Detroit
it's
fan because I'm a Pistons fan.
Yeah, my
I do
bad.
like the city of Detroit.
Yeah,
Big up.
yeah.
Nah, but I'm gonna give it to the Lions.
Okay, all right. For me, I think I'm the obviously the other game that I'm looking for is the Monday nighter, San Francisco, my Niners versus the Jets. The Jets are on the road. A lot of storylines there. Obviously, the Niners are coming off the Super Bowl loss, and but we have pretty much the same team. We had a lot of turmoil over the offseason. We had to sign everybody. Brendan Ayuk. Just to name a few, and he had the biggest holdout. But we've signed everybody, and the team looks whole. I was afraid of not getting Trent Williams back, the best right guard in the league, or left guard in the league, and but we got him back, and so we're set up for another run. Obviously Aaron Rodgers is now back. He was injured on the first drive of the first game of last year, sat out the whole season.
How wild is that?
And they had Super Bowl aspirations in New York, but that's such a freak incident in that sense. Aaron Rodgers is from the Bay Area, so he grew up a 49ers fan. Like why would you not be a 49ers fan? Like if you like winning, but so I'm excited about that game. I do have the Jets covering the spread. It is 4.5 right now. I've seen the line moving up and down throughout the week, but the line is actually, it moved down to 3 at a certain point, and then it's now back up to 4.5. I just feel like Aaron Rodgers is him, and he's just in every game if you give him a chance. But I also feel, and I'll say this, my other prediction is that the 49ers will play the Philadelphia Eagles. So the teams that...
Is that not what I was about to say? Go ahead,
all right.
Yeah,
like minds, great minds,
Go
right?
ahead, go ahead.
We'll play the Philadelphia Eagles in the conference finals. The two teams that have lost to the Kansas City Chiefs in the last two Super Bowls face each other in the conference finals, and obviously the Niners win to go on and play Baltimore in the Super Bowl, which is a rematch of the 2014 Super Bowl that had Beyonce shut it down when we were up at half and then lost to Baltimore. So but me saying that is very NFL. So what do you think? Any hot takes for you? Any
I think the Bills are gonna get through this year. I think we're gonna see the Bills in the Super Bowl.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's
I said
the
it.
take. That's a hot take.
I said it.
I think we're gonna clip that one up and save it.
Yeah, click it up. Click it up. Click, whatever you want to do to the. Going with the Bills, you'll see me in the jersey next week when they win.
So the Bills are winning it all? Super Bowl, everything?
No, I think they're going to be in the Super Bowl though.
Okay, all right.
I think they're going to be in the Super Bowl.
Who do you got from the NFC other than the San Francisco 49ers?
I feel like I said the Eagles.
Okay, Eagles?
I think it's the Eagles this year.
Yeah, they got Saquon. Saquon
So
is
we're about to
a
see.
huge. I think he's going to make a huge difference. I think they may be, with Baltimore, probably the best 1-2 rushing offenses in the league. They signed a couple big wide receivers. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with Philly. It's going to be an exciting year. We'll have picks for you all season. We'll have power rankings.
For sure.
We'll be fully engaged, and let us know. Hit us up and stay in contact with us when it comes to your opinions. We